Welcome to another episode of the Subnautica series, and I know it's really hard to tell because these two biomes look exactly the same, but we're not in the Lost River. I know we left off looking at a giant skull, but as you can see, it's not here, because we're not there. Because I had a recording that had no mic audio in it, so I recorded about 40 minutes of stuff. And after closing down and starting to edit, I realized there was no audio, at least from me. There's game sounds, but I'm not talking throughout the entire thing. And unfortunately in this game there's no way of having multiple saves, so here we are. I have the video and everything from that episode, so I'm going to be inserting right here a bit of going over the highlights. So here you go. So we started out the episode by checking out that area where the big thing was. This guy scanned those alien probe things, got a good scan on the ancient skeleton that you can see right there, and we'll be checking out what the data bank says for each of them. So for the research probes, the prominence and the facing of these alien devices suggests that they are a kind of probe or sensor. Their subject would seem to be the vast skeleton in the center of the cavern. The attached cable network may lead to a remote power station or a data hub, which is, I think, where we found all those remains in the cases and stuff in that other room. And then we found, or rather didn't find, but looked into the data entry for the ancient fossilized skeleton. The skeleton is a million-year-old armored carnivore. Projections suggest this life form would have been larger than any living creature encountered on the planet. You think? The oceans of the time would have been very different to support life forms of this size, with more open geography and many more individuals of the Leviathan range. I assume because it would need to eat something.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
So when this recording played initially, I wasn't really sure whether it was because we were heading into a place where that would be the case, or if we should have come from this direction and we'd be getting it and it was talking about that skull area, but I'm about to realize which it is, and that's the latter, because that is indeed the blood kelp zone, and so you can tell that there was a potential that we were coming in from the blood kelp zone and heading into the Lost River, and so you would have gotten that little notification. And look at all these cool creatures we found up here. Luckily none of them actually ended up attacking us. Here you can see we got a message, so we'll have to check that out when we get back into the real time, hopefully if I remember.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Here I wasn't sure why in the world it was telling me that again, because if I'd gone through the blood kelp zone I would have heard that anyway. And oh my god, a ghost Leviathan. I was not expecting to see that at all. I was just minding my own business, walking down the river, trying to explore the cavern a bit more and see where the river would take us. But yes, that is indeed a ghost Leviathan, and I had to keep, like, popping out to see it and check if that's really there. And right there, I was so scared. I thought I was about to get attacked by that guy. And I know I've said I didn't want to do anything with torpedoes. I'm not really a fan of them. I think that changes for the prawn suit. Maybe that's just for the sea moth. I don't feel like I need the torpedoes, but I definitely want better defense with the prawn suit. So we are now to the point where we are noping back out. I don't want to go any further into the Lost River until we have better defense. And I got attacked by this here warper. At first I wasn't sure he was going to attack, but he definitely was heading straight for us, so I figured, you know what, I'll attack first. And then he warped away, and so that was good. It was a bit terrifying, but I'm glad we were able to attack first. And now we're gonna get attacked again, but this time by one of them crabby squid thingies. And like, you can see me plant down and be like, yep, I know this is coming. And he hit me, but I think he's stuck in those weird floaty bulbs. So it was all good. It didn't really affect us. This one, however, this one does actually affect us. I was gonna sit up there to be safe And then I see him, and I was like, oh man, I didn't have the jets to get up on top. And I didn't really have any way to defend myself, and we lost all power to the prawn suit and fall. Very far. I lost so much progress. I was so bitter. He was such a jerk to get us at that point. Like, man, if I'd had just a little bit more jets, I could have gotten myself back up onto that platform. But no, he had to do it while I was trying to recharge my jets. And then here I'm looking like I don't know where he is, if he's going to attack again. We go back up a bit higher, and lo and behold, the jerk does it again. But somehow I avoid it. Somehow I miss it. So I still have power, which is good, because he straight up attacks our face. And he leaves. And then I run home. Like a little pansy. So, for recap purposes, here is a map of what happens. We start here, in the big skull area. We move over this direction and go, oh my god, it's the blood kelp zone. And then we go through the cavern, we're trying to explore more, and nope. We find ourselves a ghost leviathan. Not fun. So we pansy on out. Here is where we get attacked by the warper. And then we're like, we need to get out of here. We travel even further where we get attacked twice by those big ol', I guess it's 3 times technically, where we get attacked by those jelly squid things. And I finally get out of there. Home sweet home. Alright, now that you're all caught up in that whole situation, I've started expanding the base. So here's the front door, plants and all that. Come into this area. This is like the office research area. And that leads into the aquarium area. Oh, which leads into here. Would you look at that? I did not plan that at all. I didn't realize that would happen. That's really cool. I like that. So it also leads into the food area. Woohoo! Thinking about putting an outdoor garden right here. Not sure yet though. So this will probably be one of the first aquariums. What does it take to make the aquarium? Alien containment facility. There we go. Let's place that. Let's see if we have the materials. I think it was some titanium. Whoop. Grab that here. And then we'll grab our glass. Fingers crossed that we have enough. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it said. I love that it connected over there on accident. Let's get this guy put together. I haven't decided on how many aquariums I'm going to need. But this is just the first step in it.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Creepy. Alright, let's grab one fish to put in. Let's put in a... No, not that guy. This guy. Good old peeper. So we need them everywhere. Because they keep everything healthy. We also need this. A hatch to get in. So let's grab some quartz. I think I just need the one. Thank God we have some. I'm getting a little low. Which entrance should we have it on? Maybe on the back, so that it's not in the way. No, I don't want it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. So now we make this guy, and now we can just go in, and we can release the peeper. Yay! And look at him putting all those good enzymes into the water. Thanks for keeping my aquarium safe, little guy. Sit on out. And I'll be putting windows everywhere, obviously. They look a little, weird in the aquarium. The, healthy enzymes. We'll have to see how that looks. We may end up going too high on all of the aquariums, and maybe that'll help. I think it's just because he's moving slower, and they're programmed to move faster in the wild, so it looks more natural there? I don't know. No idea. Okay, there we go. So, we did end up getting some stuff that we needed to increase the depth modules, I think. Do we have the sea moth up to 2 or 3? Let's go see. There's no reason not to have it as upgraded as possible, right? Don't you fall and thank you. I get so tired of accidentally falling into the moon pool. Alright, there we go. Let's see. one too. Well, we'll grab that and see. We needed the ruby. Should be in here, right? And then grab this. Nope. One over. So 4, 8, like so. We also got the nickel, I think. I don't know if I actually said that or just thought real hard about saying it. Alright, got that sorted. What else did I need? Oh, 3 rubies. Okay, well, I have that. That will be all of our rubies, though. So hopefully, don't need any of those. I mean, they're not hard to collect, though. Yay! So now the sea moth, I think, might be fully upgraded. I don't know if there is a version 4 that we can get. We'll have to wait and see. But it's the deepest we can go for now. 900 meters. Woo! That's amazing. So we can go down to where the prawn suit was. Which is awesome. Well, what is the prawn suit? Do we have any... Prawn suit! I'm so used to it being exactly where I want it to be. Hello, it's Cyclops. Could you give me back my prawn suit?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks.
All systems online.
Thanks. Thanks for not insulting me while we're here. Let's go, little prawn suit. Thanks. Doop, 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 doop. Whee! Oh, thank God. I thought we were gonna hit the base and put a giant hole in it. That would have sucked. Alright, let's park you here. You're charged up. We do need to repair it a bit, though. I think it might have been a... What are they called? The squid things? Crabsquids? That might be it. I'm not sure. The tack to the face probably didn't help it. So... Do you have anything in your inventory? I think so. Yay! Put that stuff in there at one point because I wasn't too sure we would live. So put those in storage in case we died. Put that guy back in the alien stuff. Like so. Did I accidentally grab this at some point? I didn't want that. Good. Oop, I forgot to put the tablet away. So, oh, I put the battery away instead, I think. Good. Alright, so. We were there for a reason. I was curious at how far the prawn suit could go. Good old Patrick. Yeah. So those two, and I think maybe even the Cyclops can go to the same depth now? That's good. It's gonna not be the case for much longer. The sea moth can never go as far as the Cyclops and the prawn suit can, so. Alright, so number 2 we need the kyanite, which we don't have and won't have for a bit, but we can do the 3 nickel plus steel ingot and the depth module. So I think, unless we have something here, which we do not, I need to go titanium hunting real quick. Ooh, forgot to go show you guys, I think, when I made the perimeter defense. So I'll show you guys what that's like. If I can ever remember how it works. Yes. And look. Food. And a bunch of dead biters, which I am quite pleased about. Did I get those guys up there? No, okay. So I'm gonna go kick up those fish and have myself some food. Oop, and this guy too. Sorry. Didn't mean to kill so many. So out of those fish, I cured 2, cooked up 2, had a good food, and we'll be storing those cured fish in the kitchen. I have a box right here for any food that I make and water that I kind of stock up on in case of emergencies and so that I have stuff to travel on. So there's that. Let's see, what else did we need for this Cyclops upgrade? We need the version 1 and the nickel. I think the nickel is here. So let's grab 3. I'm gonna run out and grab from the Cyclops. Kind of surprised you can't upgrade this in this area, in the one on board, but you cannot. So we're gonna go ahead and head back. You can make the original one there, but you can't get it to the tier 2 in the ship. So we'll go ahead, head inside. It's not much of a problem. Space is right here. Alright, and then let's go ahead and go to the right station. And yay! So, I wonder how far we can go now. And then we'll need more of the kyanite. Which is weird, because I feel like my brain's telling me that's going to be like in the deepest area, but that wouldn't make sense because you'd have to be able to get to that area to get the stuff to... Do you see what I'm saying? So my brain must not actually know where kyanite is. Alright, so let's go into here. Can I see what we're at for ability-wise now without getting in the... Hello? Can you guys go find somewhere else to be? 500 meters. Alright, good. And then head back in here and we'll stick the new depth module in. And we'll see what we got. It is now 1300. That's a nice improvement. So we only used one power cell here. Oh. It's really weird. It seems to pull from random locations. Maybe different activities pull from different locations. Is the sub off? Okay, good. The engine is offline. But there was one that had 20 and then one that had 40 some reason. And they're on like opposite sides. That's a standard battery. That's titanium. Ooh, more nickel. I was wondering if we had any more. It would appear that I wasn't smart enough to have put the Cyclops batteries in the Cyclops before I left. I got them all charged up, but I apparently forgot to put them back. Which is fine, because it has like 6 batteries, and the trip we just did would have taken 1. So I guess it wasn't all that much of a concern, which is good. Alright, so about the prawn suit. Again, the kyanite, right. Alright, we also want to get ourselves a torpedo arm, because that's what chased us out of the Lost River. So we need benzene and an advanced... No, that's a grapple arm. Aerogel. Aerogel takes materials. Yes, it does. I have a feeling it's gel sacks, but I'm not sure. Aerogel is gonna be a gel sack. Good. Oh, look at that. I just happen to have some. And I can still have enough to plant. Alright, how many did I need? And a ruby! Ah. Where do we need rubies from? I feel like the location of these should be written within the database. Like, it says what it's for, but that's not nearly as important as where we found it. Ruby. I know there's some... the blood zone? The blood cup zone? Let me see. You'll never guess where we have to go! Well, I mean, if you guessed where we were before, you're a good guesser. We need to go back into the Grand Reef. For the frickin' ruby. Do you want to grab something? Yeah. Soft landing. Good. Alright, so here we are back in the Grand Reef. Again, to find ourselves some ruby. I'm sure, because fate is the way it is, there's probably more in the deep Grand Reef, which I don't want to go back to. Alright. Oh, I was just gonna say get prepared to get hurt, buddy, but I forgot we made that really sweet suit that made it not so painful to go into the heat. Oh, no. Didn't intend that. Nope. I'd like to look above the down there before going down there to see if there's any nicer areas. Just because I don't want to be scared. Alright, so we have 1 ruby. So that's all we need for the aerogel. But I don't want to push my luck and get exactly what I need and then be wrong about what I need, you know? Because that just sucks when you do that. Look what I found. It's a big giant quartz thing. Super exciting. Yes, I will take every ounce of this. In fact, I don't have to get out and collect those after I've drilled them. One of the best improvements to this game ever. Alright. Ruby. Ruby. Like, it'll come to my call or something. Freaking clouds of stuff in the back. Okay, so maybe it's that. I just keep seeing stuff out of the corner of my eye, okay? And it keeps freaking me out, and I don't know what it is. I don't think it's anything, is the thing. That's 2 ruby. I gotta say, this whole time there hasn't been... Oh shit. No, no. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. Go away. Leave me alone. Please stop. Oh, thank God. I heard him when I got out. But there's like... As I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted, is the sounds are weird. Like, the only sounds I can hear is the water. And the prawn suit, and apparently those guys. But like, there's no music. No, like, real ambient sounds. It's kind of unsettling. Home sweet home. And I got a ton of titanium. Not all that. And there's some in the prawn suit. I got that because of the stalkers on the way home. We went through a kelp zone. And there was just piles of them, so that was good. Now we need an aerogel. That we got a ruby. Let's make this aerogel. I guess it's a gel sack, not aerogel. Oh well. Yay! So we needed that and something. Titanium? What is it? Lithium. We can do that. Let's get some lithium. Lithium. Ooh, we're low. Yeah, yeah. Deal with that in a moment. Alright, and now we have a torpedo arm. Yay! Wonder how big the torpedoes are. Magnetite, yeah, we can't make one of those right now. But let's go see what it looks like when we put it on. It will be replacing the drill arm. Wonder how much space does it take? Actually, it takes very little space. I'm really impressed with that. I thought it would be like propulsion size, you know? But it is not. So, let's pull out the drill arm, like so, and put this guy there. Yes, and then you can see, looks like the torpedo would load into there. I think it comes with 2 torpedoes. Should we find something to torpedo? I think the answer is yes. I found the thing to torpedo. Oh man. Where'd it go? It's like gone. Yeah, you want to mess with me? Do you see what I just did with your friend? Wow, it makes like a little black hole. See what it does when it's not pointed at the ground. Let's see if we can hit him.
Torpedo systems disengaged.
Oops. I think I hit the Cyclops. I'm ashamed of myself. You alright there? Is everything okay? Oh, I thought that was it being damaged, but I don't think it was. Problem is now I can't like hit him with my drill arm. Hard to know which to do, but I can't be without the grapple arm. Grapple arm? Mm-hmm. That's what this is called. Didn't you know? Not a grappling arm. Alright, let's just make sure we didn't damage this good guy. We good? Health 100? Good. Sorry, I torpedoed you. Alright, well I'm gonna head to get to some water. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. It doesn't seem like a whole lot happened, but a whole lot happened for me. I just didn't record it like a smart person. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.